I'm sure it's nothing you don't like. Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Clauso here today, guys, and today I'm bringing you another spoiler video. As you guys may notice, my camera stretched out just a little bit so I could fit the kind of overlay thing you guys see around me, which is pretty dope. But anyways, yeah, I got 5 new spoilers to go over with you guys. I don't have a long time to make this video. I have a lot of stuff to do, and I kind of have to leave soon. But I want to, make this video to keep you guys in the loop with all the stuff coming out since Shim'zar, releases in less than a week. We got a lot of cool stuff to go over today. So we have 2 spells and 3 creatures to go over. So let's start off with the spells. The first spell we're going to go over is called Afterblaze. And Afterblaze was released today, and it's a 3-mana spell for Lion-R. And it gives a friendly minion +2/+4 if that minion has Zeal, draw a card. So this card is basically that card for Songhai that I can't remember its name of because I can't remember the name of anything. Man, what's that card called? Killing Edge. Killing Edge, there it is. It's basically Killing Edge for Lion-R, which is pretty dope, except the stats are flipped. Instead of a 4/2, it's now a 2/4, which is pretty cool because Lion-R normally has higher health minions already. So now when you pair this up with Zeal minions, I mean, we don't have a lot of Zeal, now that I think of, but if you pair this up with the, Tongue-Tied Maiden, or the Silverguard Knight, or the Windblade Adept, any of this stuff, which is pretty dope, even with Second Son, that's pretty dope. And then, pairing this along with Divine Bond, too, because it gives it +4 health, is awesome. Nonetheless, also, if you pair it with the Zeal card, you get to draw a card, so you get to replace it in your hand, which is awesome. Drawing a card after you play a card and that card lets you draw a card plus other effects, it's all plus from there. It's all uphill from there because it's giving you so much card advantage, and it's giving you you should play this card if you're playing Zeal in your deck, because it's pretty dope. It can give you a little bit more attack that you need. It might give you that little bit more health that you need to pop that Divine Bond for the win. You can get some pretty cool stuff out of Afterblaze. The only problem I see with Afterblaze is that now that Divine Bond is 3 mana, this and Divine Bond, they might fight for that 3 mana spot. Or, potentially you could run both of them, but I see people running Divine Bond over this. Definitely since, Divine Bond's just an easier win condition. Because right now the Zeal cards, you gotta think, you don't see, Second Son a lot. You don't see Tongue-Tied Maiden a lot, but if you play Lion-R, you normally see the Windblade Adepts and the Silverguard Knights. That's really it. So I think Divine Bond is probably going to stay in, and Afterblaze is probably going to stay out. But, I could be wrong. New sets coming out. We could have some more Zeal cards. I don't remember any if they released any. They probably did, but, it's been so many videos now, I don't remember all the cards. But anyways, Afterblaze, pretty dope card. I kind of like that. It's like Killing Edge, so I like it. It's pretty dope. The next spell we're going to talk about is a legendary spell, and this spell is for Songhai, and this spell is called Corn of Horns, or Coad of Horns, however you pronounce it. It's an 8-mana card, and it transforms all minions in your action bar and deck into 0-cost Gore Horns, and then you draw 3 cards, which, it only transforms minions, so you can draw 3 spells potentially, but I doubt that. You're going to draw at least one minion that you could play for free that turn. So this card's pretty dope. I don't see anyone running this card in, like 3 of them. Maybe 2, probably 1, but, you guys are playing an aggressive Songhai deck, and, maybe a Songhai minion-based deck like Backstab, because obviously Gore Horns have Backstab, then you're probably going to see this card. Playing this late game is going to be interesting. I'm really excited to see how someone wins with all Gore Horns in their deck that costs 0. Nonetheless, they're still probably going to have the spells in it, so, Miss Dragon Seal and, Killing Edge and all that stuff they're probably still going to have. Which, pop this on one of your Gore Horns and you still get to draw a card because Killing Edge would let you draw a card off of that. And then this lets you draw 3 cards too, so it replaces its stuff and 2 other cards in hand. This is a pretty dope card. Definitely very usable. I see people using this, and I don't see no reason why people wouldn't use this. This is such a great card. You know, only, like I said, only maybe one in a deck. It depends on what kind of Song Guy that you plan to play. If you're playing Spell High, I don't really see this being played. This and Spiral Technique will fight each other for that spot. Maybe in a aggressive minion type based backstab deck, this will replace Spiral Technique. But that's what I think about this card. Pretty dope. Like that it draws 3 cards. And it has a very unique ability. Something that's a lot different from anyone else that we've seen so far. Sorry, I don't know why my video cam went off. I didn't really notice that. But whatever, nonetheless, we're going to continue. Because I did not have time to remake. Afterblaze, there we go, get rid of that. Anyway, so the next cards we're going to talk about, we have 3 creatures to go over. We'll go worst to best, my opinion, and then we'll talk from there. The first one we're going to talk about is called Mandrake. Mandrake is a 12 mana. Oop, what is this, Google Chrome alert? I don't need that. Mandrake is a 12 mana 6/6 that costs 1 less for each minion summoned from any player's action bar this game. So this card is very unique. Here's why I think it's not that great of a card. 12 mana for a 6/6, basically vanilla card. Unless it's late game, you might play it for 1 mana at 6/6, which is pretty dope. But I only see this being played if you're trying to empty your hand a lot, like Starhorn or something like that. I know Mogwai already covered this, and he said basically the same thing, but I have to agree. I don't see this being run in Vath. There's just too many other options to run besides Mandrake that have way better abilities. I mean, yeah, you get a 6/6 for, what, 2-3 mana, but that's it. No abilities, nothing. It's just a 6/6. That's all it is. So that's what I think about Mandrake. But, you know, if you're replacing cards a lot in your hand and you played a lot of spells and you're running all these cool, you know, you're running, you know, the neutral Soul Sister, whatever her name is, Leaky Ann, and you're drawing cards and you're getting creatures on the field left and right, left and right, left and right, maybe this would be played just as to get on the board, to, you know, have that presence. So that's why I think only Starhorn Magmar would run this card, because obviously it's a Magmar card. But Vath, I don't see Vath running this at all, because there's too many better options to run than Mandrake. Too many. No, too many. The next card we're going to talk about is called Polaris. This card, I'm not sure what faction it's for. Probably Linar. It's a 6 mana 3/3. It is Linar. It has Zeal. Draw 2 additional cards at the end of your turn. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. This card, you know, I play Linar, and Linar's pretty dope. I like this card that it draws 2 additional cards at the end of your turn. So it's not your opponent, it's only you. So Spelljammer helps out your opponent like it helps out you. But now you have Polaris, which will only help you out in the late game, which is pretty dope. And it has Zeal. So now you can use, you know, your Afterblaze on it and draw a card. You could draw, you could draw 1, 2, 3. You could draw 3 cards at the end of your turn, plus, I guess, the 4th for your turn. And you can draw 4 cards in end of turn if you pair Solaris and Afterblaze together, which is pretty dope. And then that would turn Solaris into a, what is it, give him 2+2+4, so it turned into a 5/7, so that's pretty dope. Solaris is just a dope card. Like, I don't think it's the best card that was spoiled. I don't know, this and the next card are tied, and that's only because I like Linar a lot, and I think this card's really dope. It is 6 mana, though. It is 6 mana, keep that in mind. This card is 6 mana, but late game, if you're not drawing nothing, you have this guy next to you, it's done. But you can't run and hide him in the back of the map to draw cards. He has to be next to you, get that ability with the Zeal. So, you know, you got to think smart on how you play him, where you place him, and you have to be smart on if you think your opponent can kill him or not. Is he worth playing? Maybe. Maybe. He does draw you 2 cards. Even that turn, he could be beneficial because he could draw you 2 cards at the end of that turn, which is beneficial. That side, you know, he is only a 3/3 body, so, you know, a lot of things in the format. Cryogenesis, boom, wipe this real quick. A lot of things that could wipe this card real quick. So, you know, 1 Tiger, guy pops a Tiger, boom, bye Solaris. And you can't run and hide, he can't run and hide, he has to be next to your general. If you're playing an aggressive general up close, like, you know, Argon or something, then, you know, it's, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Like I said, I don't know how I feel about him. I think he's a good card in the right deck. Just don't know what deck that is right now. The last card we're going to talk about is called Frostiva. Something like that. It's 5 mana 3/3 with Force Field, which we haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen a Force Field card in quite some time. And whenever this minion attacks or is attacked, summon a 3/3 Vesper. That's important. Night Howler nearby. So this works well. Obviously, it's Vesper or it's Vaynar. And this works well with the Vesper synergy. This Wakera is going to be insane. Insane Wakera. Can you imagine buffing this? Past Force Field, and now you're getting super. Oh my god. So you're automatically going to get 2 Vespers anyway, because they have to hit it once to get the Force Field away, unless they hit it with a unless they hit it with some kind of spell. And then, you know, then they have to go up and hit it again to kill it, which is pretty dope. So I think this card is very interesting. I think it's probably one of the best cards spoiled, and I think you're going to see this in a lot of Vaynar decks, so be aware. I think this card could also work out in some kind of Vespery build with Faye. I think, you know, this card is going to be in any Vesper build that you see. Vesper build, I don't feel like it's a very popular build right now. I don't feel like it's very tier 1. But, you know, every once in a while, I do see the Vesper build, and, you know, we see how it works and stuff like that. But, be aware, people, I'm telling you, this card's going to come at you, it's going to come at you quick. Definitely in Kara. Definitely in Kara. I don't know what I don't care what anyone says. Buffing a Force Field minion in Kara is just, it's too OP. You can't stop that. It's too hard unless you have a Cryptomatic Cold in hand or something that dispels spaces. So, this card is going to be some trouble, and if you play it, I hope you got some good removal, because this card's going to cause so much havoc. Because while you're trying to remove it still, it's still summoning bodies next to it. It's still summoning 3/3 Vesper Night Howlers. So you're still getting super value out of the card, even if they have to walk up and hit it twice to kill it, and it's replacing itself with 2 more 3/3 bodies. You know, let alone they don't have a good ability and they don't have Force Field, they're still 3/3 bodies. So, Frostiva, great card. Probably one of the better cards spoiled so far. And Vesper is gonna look good. It might be a thing with this upcoming set. Who knows? You know, we don't have all the cards unlocked yet, and this might make Vesper, you know, more of a competitor of a deck. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I think this card's gonna be in a lot of Vaynar decks, regardless if they're running Vesper or not, just because of the Force Field and its super relevant ability. It doesn't even need to go along with the Vespers. I mean, that helps, but it doesn't need it. It's still a great card. I mean, think about it. If you rather pick this or Arctic Displacer, what are you gonna pick? Even though I like Arctic Displacer with Polarity, because that's hilarious. I don't know why I said it like that. This with as a 5 spot in your mana curve would be great. Force Field, big ability, something that has to be dealt with immediately, or it's gonna cause havoc on the battlefield. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was a little quick, and I'm sorry if my camera cut out a little bit halfway through. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. I didn't notice. But anyways, I'm your boy Colossal. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Help me out a lot. We're growing every single day. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And lastly, I want to link someone's channel down below. His name is Vulpin. He's a really awesome guy, and he's been putting out the daily challenges every single day. Every single day. So if you guys go click on Quest here, you're trying to get this daily challenge done. Sorry you can't see it because Mr. Frostiva here. This daily challenge done, you're struggling with it, go check out his channel. I'm telling you, his videos are hitting like 700 views of videos just for it. You know, he's up there. He's a really cool guy. Go give him some love. Go like his channel. Go subscribe to him if you're trying to get that stuff done. Also, you know what? That's really it. Like I said, I'm your boy Clazo. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave it a thumbs up. Hope you guys keep on dueling. I'll see you guys next time.